Hey folks! Welcome back to Let's Play Excavate Create. I'm your host, CBC Gamer, and that is an excitable villager. Well, as you can see, I've hung out in here until nighttime, because today, I'm gonna go on a monster hunt. No particular reason for this, I'm just feeling invincible after our last episode, so I'm gonna show these monsters what for. Starting with this guy. I mean, it'd be nice if I could find some special monsters, maybe take down Enderman or something, but I really enjoyed playing Gauntlet just now, so whatever, let's keep it going, how about? Oh, that logo, top right, that is meant to be the autosave prompt, but this game doesn't actually autosave. And that's a QA fail, by the way. Can't save without telling the player, and you can't tell the player you're saving without doing it. I think it's actually used to indicate that monsters have been re-rolled. Or something. And I guess my bow isn't working, so let's do this the old-fashioned way. Come here, you eat my lunch! That is one of the best taunts, by the way. You should all use that day to day. Oh, and that guy dropped a bow. It's probably useless, just like the last one, but it's a neat little drop. And I'm noticing more and better stuff in the enemy drops since I turned the difficulty up. Although I'm also noticing more and better enemies. Like, there was that one armored skeleton. It was a pretty bad time. Alright, you're up, Spider Dan. Let's go. I'm glad you're not armored. That'd be the absolute worst. That or being a giant. Because there is code in the game for a giant zombie. It's about 5 times the height of a regular one, and it does a massive amount of damage. Alright. You and me. Let's go, pal. Yeah! Whoop, or not. Okay. Where is he? Wait, is that him? I didn't think he was allowed to go inside anymore. Not unless he chases you there, anyway. Oh, and that's a shame. He's wandered off like the last time we found him. Well, we can only live in hope that we will find him again someday. Oh wait, never mind, because here comes round 2! Yes! You know, I have to say when fighting this guy... Oh, and that's a nasty sound! But look, I won! Yeah! Alright, let's keep this going. So in the PC version, what Enderman does is he teleports directly behind you and attacks you from there. And he can do that in the PC version, because you can quick turn with the mouse. You can't do that in the console version, so he's a lot more erratic in this one. Although with that said, I don't know if I'm keen on seeing him open his mouth. Like, he looks pretty effective with a featureless purple box for a head, but then he opens his mouth and it looks like a little, I don't know, pop-up book or something like that. Oh, and away you go! Or maybe not. You know, I got a comment from someone saying that even though they don't like the elements in this texture pack, the enemies look super good. Especially the creeper in a suit, which looks like Anonymous. And I can see that. I mean, personally, I like how Enderman was in a suit. Like, given that he is based on Splendid Man, the sharpest dressed villain on the internet, and that guy typically wears a suit, it makes perfect sense. Oh, that other settlement is probably fine, by the way. I was gonna stick around here and protect the homestead. Which seems to be doing okay, actually. But between the torches, lava fountain, and golem, it looks like everything's doing okay. I mean, I've said it before, and I will say it again. I knew setting myself up as local law enforcement was the right thing to do. In fact, it looks like a brief pause, so, you know, I'm gonna food up and actually do some farming. Yes, I remember in episode 1 when I shouted at the farmer for doing exactly the same thing that I'm doing now. But he didn't have an iron sword and an unbreakable will, so guess what? Enjoy me planting some carrots. Like, you just get so used to just having these in your inventory, you forget you need to replenish them sometimes, you know? And I might do this bit off camera in the future. So, you know, tune into our next episode, when I begin next to a smouldering crater where the farm used to be, because I didn't spot the creeper coming up behind me. Oh, there you go, rabbit. Have that. I hope it serves you well. And I know you have to do that with another rabbit if you want to breed them, but who said I wanted to breed them? I just felt like cheering that guy up. Let's hit these guys. And that should be enough. So... ooh, EXP. I'm gonna get that. Also, I hope the rabbit stays away from the lava fountain. Anyways, time for the second shift of my watch. We're not getting anything particularly useful, but... well, these monsters aren't going to kill themselves. Oh, that's an inconvenient spawn. Oh no! My hubris was my own undoing! Oh, and there's another one down here too. This is bad. Although actually it might not be as bad as I said, because I'm behind an impromptu bottleneck. And I don't think the second creeper saw me. I hope the second creeper didn't see me. Whoa! Nice work, Officer Breaking Stuff. I knew I hired you for a reason. You get yourself a medal. Also, I'm pretty sure we're not going to see another Enderman spawn for the night, so let's call it a night and turn in. I think we did pretty well. Oh yeah, look at all this cool stuff. I don't remember picking a lot of it up, but I sure did. So let's sort some of that out, how about? Oh, and look at that, an Ender Pearl! That's a pretty handy drop, because you can use that to... like, do stuff. Somebody tell me what I do with an Ender Pearl. That'd be grand. In the meantime, I'm going to put you there, and now I can hoard some more of my stuff. It's just a shame that I had to totally throw off the symmetry in my room to do it. My feng shui is all out of whack, yo. Yeah, let's store you as well. We're keeping the mossy stone, though, because our current project is to build a deck. And I'm going to use galvanized nails to disguise the fact that I don't know how to build a deck. Also, my controller is very jumpy today, and it makes me want to run all over the place, so I hope that that too doesn't turn around and get me killed. That'd be a pretty lousy way to go, death through controller malfunction. That skeleton problem will probably sort itself out, so that's fine. Let's just check in on our zombie villager. How's it going, man? Zombie villager, you dead, man? I mean, yes, because you're a zombie, but... oh, that is bull honky. When did you despawn? And how? I thought the rule was, if you couldn't move, you couldn't despawn. Oh, well, that's not fair at all. Actually, hang on a second. We've been invaded. I wonder why these guys only go after me, and not the villagers or the animals. I mean, obviously, I'm the play character, but, like, what's the in-universe explanation for that? What? What? Oh. What? I unlocked that, like, actual years ago. Man, this game is weird for things like that. And every time it does that thing, and I think the game's gone and broken on me or something. Like, if I got kicked back to the dashboard and had to call do-over on that entire night of monster hunting, I'd be pretty mad. Although I suppose it's a little sad that the scariest thing in the game so far has been its own UI. Also, we're going to use this wool to decorate the house, but not right now, because we need a lot of it, and a lot of lapis lazuli. But we're working on it. We're going to get those resources. Although with that said, I think we've done as much of that as we can do for now, so let's go back to dismantling the zombie trap just as soon as I get this guy. I have to say, I'm not too annoyed that the zombie despawned, because it's not like we could have healed him anytime soon anyway, because it requires a potion that I don't know how to make, and food that I don't have, with ingredients I can't get. It's not happening anytime soon. Although it's just a hassle getting rid of these resources. But on the bright side, at least the scenery is going to look a little nicer, yes? And just as soon as I fill in this stupid trench. Man, I was jumpy trying to box in that zombie. I mean, there are blueprints for making a filtration system that the enemies can get into but not out of, and if I were smart, I'd set up one of those. But hey, guess what? I continue to not be smart. Right. Now, we're going to build a deck. as with the fountain, this is something that I put in pretty much all of my Minecraft worlds to some degree or another. Like, I just have a set design for my back garden. But it's going to be a little cramped and ugly in this one, because I don't have much space behind my house. You know, given the gaping monster pit and all. I mean, I could take a little time and do some more landscaping, but that would take too long and be kinda uninteresting, so let's just work with what we have. And that's the best way to do it, I find. Make the best out of what you have, because that way, you love it some more. How? Wait! I'm still an idiot. Here's how I get onto that dirt block. I can just remove that one later on. So, what I normally do is throw a back door in my house and build a fence of whatever size I want to count as the back garden. And since I'm not on ground level, I can't really do that, so we're going to be doing it this way. Yeah, that looks like enough. In a second, while I do some more maths. Alrighty, so it's a 7x9 block, so we need 63 blocks of dirt. Alrighty, let's go. Also, I am acutely aware of the fact that I counted in Japanese in the last batch of videos. Like, I didn't even mean to, I just kinda did. And you can file that under nerdy junk that CPC Gamer does. Right next to making Minecraft videos for the internet. But I don't feel too bad about that one, because honestly, this is a lot of fun. And it's oddly relaxing too, and I don't know why. It's like League of Legends. I mean, I'm sure I've told this story before, but I visited Canada and ended up watching League of Legends one evening. I cannot tell you what that game is, or the plot, or how you play it. I think this duck is stuck in the well, you guys. Let's get him out. Oh no! Oh, duck! You were stuck in the well and then you died. Oh, your legacy will live on. I promise. Anyways, if you ignore the promo packages and the idea that video games are sport, League of Legends is pretty fun to watch. I'm on the cutting edge of entertainment news, by the way. I'm sure you didn't know that. Alright, let's build a garden. I think this one's going to be alright. You know, we've got a nice view of the lava fountain. You can see out into the plains behind us. That is not too bad. Whoa, careful now. Told you, I'm going to run into the pit if my controller keeps on doing what it's doing again and again. I think I'm just going to stay crouched up here for a bit. That's not going to let me run off the edge. Because we're meant to be doing some relaxing gardening right now, not exploring a monster pit. Although with that said, doing it this way is a lot quicker than staying on top. Yeah, look at that. Also, I meant to put that block there. My system goes right and never breaks, incidentally. Maybe I should try finding the edges again. I'm just really worried that if I do this, I'll get jumped by a creeper. Like, I'll be facing forward and concentrating solely on what I'm doing, that I won't notice myself getting blown up. Also, I don't need to build here. That's just a little access platform, and I don't need it anymore, because I can drop off the back of the garden. Oh, it's like a little shelf, I suppose. Oh, and speaking of which, I see you down there. Don't think I don't. Speaking of which, let's go this way and clean out a little more space so that building a wall in my garden would actually make some kind of sense. Because as it stands, monsters could still climb out of the pit and into my garden, and subsequently into my house, and then I die in my sleep. That is not something you want to have happen. Alright, this way. And again with the jank running. I think I need to look at my controller or something. Or just pay attention to how I move my character around. I'm probably shuddering the control stick around like it's an FPS or something. That's not a good idea in this. And, I mean, if nothing else, the dolly zoom makes the video really weird to look at. Alrighty, let's pause for a second so we can refuel. And to cook the chicken that we found just now. Might as well. Alright, now let us get back to the project. I'm kind of glad that I found the... Careful with that cactus, sheep. Right, so we'll need these bricks right here. And did he die? Yes, he died. Okay. Well, I'm going to collect that wool and mutton. And then we're going to get back to this build. Like 4 hours later. So, you can do this with pretty much any solid block, but I like to do it with mossy cobblestone or mossy stone bricks, because to me, that's just the best looking design. There we go. Now, I often like to throw vines on the edges as well, because that looks good too. But I'm not going to do that in this build, because that will let the monsters climb into my house. And there we go. Now we have the foundations for a garden. That said, I don't like that cactus being here. So let's take you and put you somewhere over here. Why not? Hopefully, it will serve as a scarecrow, I guess. Something to keep the monsters at bay. Whoop, there we go. Right, before we finish off, let's do a brief diversion and gather this sugarcane. See, initially, I wanted it as a means of making books and bookcases, but since I've been told you can trade with the villagers, I found they can be used for something even more useful. If I can just find the guy that I need. Where is he? Is he you? I mean, obviously not, because you're a pig. Nope, you're a butcher. Also, you have a ludicrously unfair set of traits from the look of things. Alright, well, let's keep looking. Oh, hey, Golem. Did you... Oh, hey, that guy looks like a nerd. Oh, and so he is. 30 pages gets you an emerald. Which is really easy to do, because sugarcane grows crazy fast. So, before we finish off the garden, let's do a trade. I know, I'm easily distracted. This is how I am in real life. Now, trading isn't something that I've really dealt with in this game, because I was only told you could do it a couple of days ago. But it looks like a fairly easy way to get some fairly neat stuff. So, yeah, let's go for it. Also, how did that guy get inside? That's not cool. Aha! Found you. So, I know it's nighttime, and you're scared of the monsters and all, but, like, give me that. And I sure hope that guy's programmed to close his own front door. It's probably going to be fine. Everything is fine. We should stop worrying. Now, if only I could apply that logic to the real world. Also, excuse me, I'm just going to throw some torches out here so monsters can't spawn. And I'm going to get rid of this little bit of land so monsters that spawn further away can't climb in. I think it's pretty much just spiders that can climb up here anyway, and spiders are nothing, but I still want to be prepared. Alrighty, let's get rid of you. Have a quick look, see if anything's spawned out here. I don't think we're going to see a repeat of last night. Like, I think the monsters have learned their lesson. Which is a shame, because I enjoyed wailing on Enderman for a bit. Also, I can't believe that it worked, and that I got his rare drop from it. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see anything decent tonight. And the golem's going to deal with everything else. So let's take a nap. And before we finish for the day, let's... I don't know. Let's do a quick perimeter check, just to make sure nobody important's here. And you know what? It looks like no. Excellent. Let's finish building the garden. Right after I check what I need. Is it there? Yes, it is. Iron ingots. Okay. So, as it stands, and as I have said, any monsters that reach the cobblestone wall can climb over it. So we'll put an iron fence on there, just to make sure that they can't. Except for the corner bricks. But that's okay, because monsters generally are not smart enough to work that bit out. Also gonna get those chops going. That's a nice dinner for when I'm done, I think. So iron fencing isn't the most suitable application for iron, I don't think, but... I mean, come on! It's not like I'm running out of it anytime soon. It'll be fine. In fact, it's going to be so fine that I'm not even going to set up a back door. It's the desert. We don't need to keep the heat in. Although what I will do, I'm going to grab you guys, and I'm going to start a mushroom farm. Or not. What I will do, I'm going to cut the video just now and try to work out why I can't plant these mushrooms inside a mushroom farm. And then we'll do that in the next episode. So, join us next time for that. And until next time, goodbye!